welcome back to our Airstream. It's been a little while, but we're ready to rock and roll today. We're gonna be working on our bathroom cabinet. We just bought a 2x4 from Home Depot, and Josh is gonna show you what his plan is for that.
Alright guys, so this is what I'm going to be working on today. This is going to be the bathroom cabinet, which is going to be supporting the bathroom sink. So the bathroom sink is going to sit somewhere here, more or less centered with this opening here. That opening is going to be two thin cabinet doors, probably, I don't know, around 11 inches or so each. This is going to be an access panel for the hot water heater, and then we just decided to have some open shelving here to make it ease of use. The toilet is going to be sitting pretty much right next to this, which is why I had to go with an access panel, which should clip in to two clips on either side, instead of having it hinge out or hinge away. I don't have the room for that. So to give you an idea kind of where it's gonna go, I had this drawing of a side profile of our trailer. Here's the window in the bathroom. That's pretty much what we're gonna attempt to center the bathroom sink with. Here's the hot water heater, and here is the wheel well. And I've tried to do a lot of the measurements to see how much room I have and how much room I can work with. But I think for a lot of the measurements, I'm just gonna end up copying the kitchen cabinets.
So here's our kitchen cabinet. This top piece right here is not our countertop. We just put that there so we can use it to work on while we're finishing the rest of our cabinets. Josh built this in about a day and a half, and it was quite a frustrating process trying to figure it all out, so we didn't vlog it, but that's why we're going to be vlogging our bathroom cabinet, because it's going to be very similar. To get all the screws so that they're hidden like this, Josh used this tool we bought from Home Depot.
It's called a Craig jig, and it honestly is one of the coolest things that I've used so far on the project. It allows you to clip this to the end of your wood medium that you're using, and then you use this custom screw tool to bore a hole at an angle into the wood at a specific depth. You can change the depth by moving this piece up and down the shaft, and that will allow you to hide a lot of the screws. So down here, I wanted to hide these screws behind a fascia board that we're going to adhere to the side of this cabinet. That's why we left about a 1/4 inch gap on this surface right here, so that when we adhere the 1/4 inch wood, the veneer, if you will, to this piece, it will be flush with the entire side, and you're not going to see any of the screw holes from inside the cabinet or outside the cabinet. And everything got screwed in this way. So this board is screwed in from the inside going this way. This board is screwed in from the inside going this way using these pocket screws. I was able to make everything pretty seamless. Now the board that it sits on is also 1/2 inch plywood, and in a kitchen home it would go all the way to the back of the wall, and it wouldn't have any holes in it, but obviously I had to make room for things like the battery box. Here's going to be our water pump. The water filling hose is right there also, which you can see coming in from the outside of the trailer. From this side, I had to make room for the wheel arch and our electrical box. I was able to get a little bit of our flooring in, which kind of was nice because I had a hole to fill that originally I believe was a hole for a vent for the furnace that sat exactly where this is sitting now, which is why the back of our trailer is open in the back there around it. But I was able to cover the hole with the flooring, and it came out really nice, but it took me, I don't know, probably 15 or 20 cuts per board to try to get it to fit, because obviously nothing is straight in here. Everything has to be curved. From this particular angle, you can see the original plumbing that we actually kept from the original floor plan of this Airstream. We're simply going to reuse it. This is the bottom of the S-trap where the sink is going to go. Above it here, this window is going to be where our kitchen sink is going to be, so it's going to occupy this space where we have our fixtures purchased already. They're going to go behind it, right in front of the window there, and it's all going to drain down into this black pipe, and that black pipe is going to flow directly into there, which is the gray water tank, which is the original gray water tank, and we're reusing all of the same layout for the drainage that the trailer originally had. This right here, this drain, that belonged to the shower, and you can see it taped out. That's the space that the shower is going to occupy. And moving further into the back of the trailer, this space here, from about this tape line going that way, is going to be the cabinet I'm going to build. So here in the bathroom, over top of the hot water heater, I have laid out the 2x4s that are going to act as a base for the cabinet that's going into the bathroom. There's the base of the cabinet, and I've just taken it off, or at least it had just been sitting there, so I just removed it so you could see what the 2x4s are going to look like. The 2x4s are set back this way from the edge of the cabinet to allow for about a 2.5 inch toe kick. So as your feet get close to the cabinet, they'll sit underneath the cabinet instead of butting up against the cabinet.
So Josh is just holding it up so you can see what we have so far. We haven't screwed anything together. We're just cutting out the pieces. We've got these 2 pieces, and then we have one more that we have to do in the back. And then we can start putting it all together. But I think for tonight we're done. We're gonna clean up our mess. Got pretty messy in here and head home.
I'm not a professional carpenter, and this has been a pretty steep learning curve for me, but it's been a blast, and I'm really looking forward to getting the next few bits together the next time we come here.
Thanks you guys so much for watching this time. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you can, turn on those post notifications wherever they are, so that next time we post a video, you'll be notified right away. We just heard that YouTube is gonna be cutting out a lot of the smaller YouTubers' monetization, and we would be super sad if that happened, because we do use that money to work on our Airstream. Every penny we make from YouTube, it goes right into buying wood and tools and all the stuff like that. It's not very much, but every little penny helps. So hit that playlist and watch the rest of our Airstream videos if you haven't watched them yet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and tell your friends about us. Thanks you guys so much for watching.